Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lockington Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. I wanted to welcome you to my property tour because I'm right on the northern edge of Melksham in one of the oldest roads called Woodrow Road. And this property, Woodrow House, is right on those outskirts. It's actually in a semi-rural position on the way towards Lacock. It sits in about half an acre. It adjoins farmland behind with wonderful southerly views across countryside to the front as well. It could be 5, it could be 6, it could be 7 bedrooms, this property. It's very flexible. It's got beautiful reception rooms. Like I said, it's offered with about half an acre. It's got ample parking for numerous vehicles, and I say numerous vehicles. It's got a triple open fronted carport. The views are stunning. The property is an 18th century period property, so it is grade 2 listed. And with all my tours, you know, I'm going to spin the camera around and we'll talk about the amenities. But what we got on offer here today is absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing farmhouse, which we're proud to have on our books today. This is also offered with no onward chain, so anybody looking to move down back into Wiltshire or looking for a property this size, this is going to be perfect. So it's a bit windy today, so we're going to spin the camera around. We're going to talk about the amenities and the location, and then we're going to head on into this beautiful, beautiful grade 2 listed 18th century property called Woodrow House. There she is, Woodrow House. Beautiful, beautiful example of a grade 2 listed property of great character. Like I said, in a semi-rural location on our northern outskirts of town. It's right on the northern fringe, and I mentioned it backs onto farmland with southerly views. You know, it's close enough to Lacock. You can just go down there, and you've got that lovely National Trust village of Lacock. You can get around there towards Bowood. You can head towards Bromham. You can get back into Chippenham, and remember Chippenham, it's got this main railway line station to Paddington, which is about an hour and 15 minutes. You are close enough to amenities going that way back into Melksham. We've got a bustling market town of Melksham, which is on your doorstep as well. Now this property obviously is offered with no onward chain. It's an attractive early century 18th century farmhouse. It's got a lovely charming walled garden set back behind some beautiful pollard lime trees. There's so much parking with it that I mentioned before, and there's just such a beautiful living accommodation, which is very flexible inside as well. So we're going to go around the back in a minute, and we're going to show you, we're going to start the tour from in behind. We're going to go in that way. You're going to see the fields in behind. We're going to show you the views at the front as well, and we're going to get stuck into this beautiful period property called Woodrow House. We will see the southerly views of Sandridge Hill. I just wanted to show you this front garden because I'm set up in it. We think it's about, and don't quote me on it, but we think around half an acre. Could be just a little bit more, a little bit less. But these are just the boundaries. You can see those lovely lime trees there, apple trees. What a beautiful plot this sits in. Absolutely stunning property. It's got good access to Bath, good road links. Get to Swindon, Bristol via the M4. Absolutely stunning. I want to turn this around just quickly before we go in. And like I said, this is Woodrow Road, and you head towards Lacock down there around Bowood. You can go around Bowood as well. You can hit towards Lacock there. You can link up back to the A350 if you want, or you can head up towards Devizes, Bromham that way. Or if you head back into the town, about 2 miles, Melksham's on your doorstep as well. But what a lovely front garden this is. And Woodrow Road just runs along here, and it really is semi-rural. There's just a few other individual properties beyond this. You can get up to New Road as well, and like I said, you can head towards Bromham that way as well. But I just wanted to show you this front before we head into this property called Woodrow House. Before we go in there, I just wanted to show you that open fronted garage as well. 1, 2, 3, bit of storage into the eaves as well. You can see where my car is parked. You've got plenty of parking. Let me just turn this around. And there we can just see all those lovely fields. And it's great for countryside walks around here. Absolutely stunning. Just bring the camera in this way. Got fields in behind. We're going to come in the rear of the property as well. There's little gardens, there's outside stores here as well. We're going to head in towards the garden room. But I just wanted to show you this. Love that log store there. Before we do anything else. And just to get a sense of the feel and grandeur of this property. As we just look at the rear of it as well. And that was an addition because they've added this in, so we've called that garden room stroke conservatory. But we're going to go through that door, and we're now going to take a good look around Woodrow House. We go in there, there's I also need to say there's quite a lot of hallways in here, so we will be stopping the tour because there's so much to see. There's also different landing areas, there's 2 staircases, in fact 3 staircases as well, and like I said, it can be a 5-bed, 6-bed, 7-bed. You can do whatever you want with it. You can change it to study rooms that this lady has done as well, and remember it's offered with no armour chain. We're going to go through that door right now and take a good look around. Okay. Look at this garden as well. Just turn this around. There's another garden in there, outside store, little secret garden. Love that log store as well. Love the fact you've got all this parking and ample parking to the front. All those views, that open carport garage as well. Let's open up these doors. This is going to take us into the conservatory. And then you've got a different staircase down there. There's a family room. Love that pitch in there. Just bringing in natural light, tiled flooring. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to just pop into here quickly because this is where the utility boot room is. There's a little cloakroom there, low level WC wash hand basin. Tiled flooring. Bring this through. Built-in cupboards, handy for storage, washing machine, dishwasher, sink. Little window out there with views behind into the countryside. Little access in there to storage space. Bring the camera around, and this is a bit that was added on. This was added on by the existing owners of this property, so we're calling this a garden room. Just come down here because I'm going to just show you the size and scale of this property. That's one of the staircases leading up. Bring the camera around because there's a lot of principal drawing rooms and stuff off this. Come back through. Lovely flooring in there, big family room in there. Lots of rooms on the right. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Just bring this camera around one more time. And this is where we started when we came into the tour. So I'm going to go this way around and we're going to end up there. And then we're going to head up upstairs into one of the other staircases. There's 2 in total, but there's a 3rd that comes off another landing as well. Just coming back from this garden room, remember we just saw the boot room and loo. We're just going to come back through there. Love this tiled flooring. Go through into this door. Little area there. Low level WC wash hand basin. Little window. Storage cupboards. Really handy. Again, another loo. Remember there's a loo in there as well. And a boot room. We're going to come through here now. Little understairs storage cupboard. And then you can see some 2 rooms. There's a room there. There's a further room there, which we're going to look at. But we're just going to go into the family room. Built-in shelving. Size and space of this. Plenty of areas for seats and stuff. Bring this camera around. Decent room, this. Now, with all my tours, you know I'm very deliberate in all my tours as well, so I will get to show you a lot of things. And we'll take our time, especially a property like this. We do get a lot of compliments, so thank you for the followings and the visual tours and all the viewings and all the positive feedback that we get. You're going to love this property. That's an outside store, which is pretty dry in there. We'll show you that later. And this room, boys and girls, is the family room. And it just gets bigger and bigger from here. So just coming back through the family room, back into this hallway. You notice there was a staircase. I'm just going to show you this staircase again before I go into another room. But that takes you up to 1 level, and there's another further staircase down there as well. But let's open up this door. And what a beautiful room it is. Look at this fireplace, which is the centerpiece. Lovely bay window there, just bringing in natural light. Absolutely stunning. Love this room. Bring the camera around. Absolutely lovely. So this is what we call the formal drawing room. Nice windows, deep windowsills, bays. Have a look at that garden at the front when we started that tour. Remember the location, it's semi-rural, access to Bowood, Chippenham. Countryside in front, countryside in behind. Simply stunning. It's a beautiful 18th century period home, this. That was the door which you came into. If I just open that door up again so you get used to where we came a minute ago. Remember that staircase, remember the family room. There's a little shower room in there, and then that's the garden room in there, utility, etc, etc. Come back through into the formal drawing room. Love the features, love the doors, love the flooring into the dining room. Absolutely stunning. Plenty of storage. I'm not going to open up every cupboard. Fireplace, you can just see now the size of this property as it continues to go. Again, the windows, again, deep windowsills. Pop that camera out there. You're really paying for the provenance of the property, its character, its position. Properties like this in Melksham don't come on that often. There's an inner hallway here. That door also leads back into that formal drawing room. And this is actually the front door if you want to use it. The owners don't, they come in from the other way, from that side. But I just wanted to show you that access as well. That door just opens up into the hallway, so I just want to show you again, just so you don't get confused, because the door came from the drawing room, family room, and then again, you're back into this hallway, if you can remember. So again, there's lots to take in, and you don't want to get lost in here. You can have a lot of fun in here. If you've got children, they'll run around and run, and they can hide as well. But what a beautiful room this is. Simply stunning. Come back through here again. There's an inner hallway. Now there is a staircase around here. I just wanted to show you these features first. These windows. Back out into that sunny garden at the front there. The weather's starting to improve. Look at that exposed brick stonework. Another staircase. That's going to lead you up to the other bedrooms, which we're going to show you later. And then you're into this beautiful kitchen. Dining room. Absolutely stunning. Of course, that links back out into that garden room. Triple aspect, windows to the front, windows to the side, just bringing in natural light. The size of this room, all its character, exposed walling, everything that you'd expect in an 18th century period home. We think it's 17 something that it was built. We just can't put our finger on the exact date. If anyone else can, then please do let us know if you're into your history. What a wonderful room this is. And now you can see the scale of just the downstairs, and upstairs is equally impressive. I will do a quick recap because I think it's important to do that, especially where we came from. Just give you one more view of this room. Love the triple aspect, radiators, little seating areas. You can modernise this if you want. You can change it. Love the beams, love the character. Love these work surfaces. These work surfaces are all solid as well. Love the deep set windowsill. All that parking at the front, triple garaging, about half an acre, views, position, semi-rural, 18th century period home called Woodrow House. Absolutely stunning. Just go back into here. Remember, there's that inner hallway. There's a staircase that we will go up in a minute. And of course you have the other rooms. I'll just do a quick recap of the ground floor for you. Little recap then, we came in from this garden room, we came in from the rear there. We showed you the parking at the front. It's a little bit of the rear garden, all those fields in behind. Now it's quite a long garden room this. You've got different rooms that peeled off. We started in here, we went into the utility. Bish bosh, another loo, into this garden room. Absolutely love this natural light and where this lighting comes through these doors and windows. Another room in here for a loo. As you can see, there's a lot to take in. We came down into this area here, which is an inner hallway. Remember, there's rooms off there, so that's the dining room, that's the formal room, and this is the family room in here as well. Amazing size, amazing property. Absolute pleasure to have this on our books. And remember, there is no onward chain, so if you're looking to move back into Wiltshire, or you live in Wiltshire and you're after this type of property, this is going to be perfect for you. Now that's the second staircase. We came through in here into the formal drawing room. Love the little recesses, the deep windowsills, the windows, all in keeping with the character of this property. Remember, it's an 18th century property. It is listed, it's detached, and it sits in about half an acre. Come back through here again. Remember, I opened up this door because this also has access again from this hallway. We went in that door, back into this dining room. Let's close the door in behind me not to confuse anyone. Walk around the dining room. Love these windows. Just look at that, how cute that is. Pop that camera back out there because that will be your view. And if you can find an 18th century property in around Melksham like this, I bet if you go to Bath, Corsham, you can certainly be adding some numbers to that. Bradford and Avon, this is the entrance door 2. That's the main. There's a little iron covering at the front there. Love the little shutters there. That looks like shutters. Deep windowsill, beautiful. All this flooring continues all the way throughout. And then last but not least, we've got this other passageway, exposed brick stonework there. Again, the windows are the same, deep set windowsills. And then into this beautiful, beautiful, you could call it country kitchen. It really is a country kitchen, actually. It's an amazing sized kitchen, as we can all agree. And here, that finishes the ground floor. Remember, we started in there, which was the garden room. Absolutely stunning property. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as we have so far. Let's get upstairs to the first landing, and then we're going to go across to the other building, into that one, and then upstairs to finish the tour inside. As promised, we're still back in the kitchen. We're going to go back up this staircase, not back up, but this is the first staircase. It's a turning staircase. Look at those massive ceilings, they're really high. Again, the square footage, I'm not sure about this property. We will get the floor plan ready by Thursday or Friday if you wanted to wait for that as well. So first staircase. This is a study stroke bedroom. This one is a bedroom. Let's go into the study. They call it a study, it's actually a bedroom. It's big enough for a study as well. Deep windowsills again. Views over to that front garden. Now you can start to see countryside views as well. Very southerly. Come back out. It's actually one of the smallest bedrooms that you'd expect. But decent study or decent bedroom, whatever you want to use it for. Another room in here. Another bedroom. Wonderful aspect, double aspect to the front there. If I just show you. Oh, I just got to show you the big vaulted ceilings. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's your views. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So if you do like your countryside, there we go. If you want your kids running around, if you want to walk your dog, if you've got animals, this is absolutely perfect. This isn't the biggest room by far, but it does start to show what this is all about as well. Beautiful location, stunning room, decent size. Separate roll-top bath, tiled flooring, big window again to the side elevation. Decent size room this, decent size ensuite bathroom. Really cool. Really, really cool. Bring the camera around, and there you have it. Again, you've got the views over there. Come back through here, into this bedroom. I'm just going to open this door again. Bring this around, just so we can see. So this is the closest bedroom to the kitchen, let's say. So there's bedroom 1, big ensuite bathroom. Bedroom 2, the study, and that was the staircase we came in. And then we're going to go across the other side of the building to have a look at the other bedrooms. And there's more in the attic as well. Right, now there's 2 ways to the other staircase. I could walk through to the dining room and to the formal drawing room and out that way, or I could go through the garden room. I'm going to walk this way because it's closer. We're back into the inner passage, and it just gives us another chance to take a glimpse of all the character, flooring, windows, deep windowsills, beams, and everything else that goes with it. Plenty of storage with this property as well. I just wanted to give you another look because it's nice to take that look in. Back out here. Absolutely glorious. There we have it. And if I open up this door, we then start from here. Remember that garden room from here. Let's go up these stairs. These are old stairs, man. Really, really old. Now, you've got a staircase there, you've got a bedroom there, you've got another bedroom over here. Nice big open landing areas. These are a little bit bigger than the other rooms that you've seen. And we're going to just start from this room here first because it's one of the rooms to the front. Decent double, freestanding either side, a lot of space, a lot of light just flooding this property. Lovely windows, deep windowsills again. Put little seat areas in there. And again, the aspect to the front, which is adorable. Bring the camera around, you get to see the size of this room. Now remember, I said it's a 5, 6 or 7 bed. It can be as many bedrooms as you want. I'm going to call this probably a 6 bed when I do the description. What you call it is up to you when you go and buy the property, because you might use it for other reasons like studies. Another room here, big family shower room, little WC, walk-in shower, wash and basin, Window there to the side aspect, tile flooring, another double bedroom. Nice window bringing in natural light radiators. You can put the bed anywhere you want in this room. It really doesn't matter. Turn it around. You can put it over here if you want. You can put it down here if you want. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Back out into this family shower room. Remember, you've got this big hallway here. That lovely staircase just coming up into this spacious area from that downstairs inner hallway from the garden room. And again, you've got another room in here. This is, I call, the main bedroom. Beautiful appointed room, this. Again, you've got this lovely character with these windows in the front. Deep windowsills, you can just sit, put your ornaments. Another aspect to the front there, just with a different part to the fields over there. Melksham's on your doorstep. Bowood's on your doorstep. Lacock's on your doorstep, in the sense it's only a few miles down the road. And you've got good road links as well. And if you want to use the amenities back into our bustling market town of Melksham, you really can. Now, coming from this bedroom, you can just see these are all built in, which is cool. Creates more space. Little ensuite area in here. Shower. Brilliant. What you see is on the tin, extractor fan, ladder style radiator, level WC wash and basin, walk-in shower. And then this lovely appointed bedroom, as we can see it from here. We'll go back outside, and then we're going to go up through to the next floor. Just remember, there's a little recap I like to do, so I'm just going to do it from now. There's this bedroom here. Remember, we've seen two on the other side of this property. So another bedroom, another shower room in there, family shower, another bedroom. I would call these three doubles, actually, coming from here. Back into here. And then we're going to go through that door just to have a look at a couple more rooms and ensuite upstairs. As promised, we've just come from this room here. We're going to go up here now to the next level. These stairs are turning. Now this, I think these owners have owned this 20 odd years, so they've been here a long time. I think the children use this as a room, bedroom, kickabout room, study, whatever you want to call it. You can see what you can use it for. And it's really interesting, this, because you've got plenty of storage into the eaves. You could use this as an office. You most certainly can use it as a bedroom if you want. You can call it an attic room, you can call it whatever you want. There's another storage room in here, which again, if you set back, you can see the size and space of this. And it gets really interesting, because from here, there's some steps. And you wouldn't have known this until now. Another ensuite. Wash and basin. Turn the camera around so you can just see that area there. And look, if you come up these steps, there is a sunken bath. And that aspect and that view. And that's your view of the rear. And that rear isn't going to change, I'd say, in a long, long time. Certainly no planning applications there in that field. But that is your rear view if you ever want to use this for a bit of peace. You can do it at night time, during the day. But quite special. Very, very special, that. Bring this camera around one more time. And then you can just see these other rooms that I mentioned before, which you don't have to call bedrooms. You can be studies. But I just think that's pretty cool in there. Again, just come back through just to give you another look. Now we're going to go outside and have a look at the grounds and just look at that carport again, that outbuilding, the rear, the views, the parking, etc. I'm going to walk through here because we've just been upstairs into that other second staircase. Love the staircase and the features, by the way. Remember, the family room is just in there, and formal dining rooms and formal drawing rooms and big kitchens and everything else that goes with it. There's so much to take in, but let's go out to the rear a minute, because this is really cute as well back here. Got a lovely little log store there, little garden area all enclosed. Just want to give you a feel again of what's around you, because there's a lot of the front garden we saw earlier. This is just cute as well. Let's give you some aspects again of those elevations. You can just see this extended on years ago. And those views at the rear. That's why we call this semi-rural. It's not quite rural because there's a couple of other buildings around you, but not a lot. And then as we come in through here, there's a little secret garden area, little seating under there, which is cute. Turn the camera around here. Love that log store, all these flower plants. They just come out to bloom, they'll come out even further. Another little area behind here. Solid, well, there's an outside store. Again, you can put all your works tools in here. Remember, you have got a big carport stroke garage, which is triple aspect. We could do something with this maybe, or just hold it as storage. Come back out there. Views over there to the left. There's glimpses everywhere, to be honest with you. And then just a bit more around here. There's a little cute garden in here as well. It's called the secret garden. I'm not going to show you too much because it goes on behind there. But yeah, little garden area there to the side. Come back out through. And I just want to keep walking and talking at the same time, because I will summarise in a minute what I think about this property, what I think you will all think about this property. Let's just keep walking a bit further now. So that's the rear of the property. So it's very private indeed. Love that character again. Look how that's built. Very cute. Very, very cute. I just wanted to show you this carport again. It's a triple open carport stroke garage, whatever you want to call it. And again, put your cars in there. There's a little latch brace there where you can store into the eaves as well, which is really good. And of course, my car being parked there, I'm not too sure how many you could want to fit on this drive, but there's a lot that you can fit. Now, all these fields are great. Obviously, Woodrow Road is the oldest road in Melksham, and it does link you, like I say, to other places like Lacock and the Bowood Estate if you wanted to, but you're close enough again into the areas of Melksham. Just wanted to show you that front. We're going to go into the side gates again. But it's an amazing property, this is Woodrow House. And then it's all boarded and bounded by nice walling. And again, those trees that I mentioned earlier. I love that little wrought-iron canopy storm porch. And all this land that goes with it to the side. It's very tranquil here. So I'm going to summarise what I think about this property for you. So what we usually have are people maybe moving from London, or we call it London. People move from all over. It's very transient nowadays. It's not. It's far less parochial than, say, my parents were back in the day. People didn't move as much, but people do move for lifestyle reasons, and this owner's moving for the same. It's a lifestyle reason. And it's a big property, it's a family home, and people will say to me, Nige, find me something back in Wiltshire because we're going to move back, and this could be perfect because it has actually got no onward chain. So people that are stuck in chains, they don't want any chains, this is ideal. It's keenly priced, it's priced right and accordingly to the market conditions. It's a 5/6 bed, let's call it, detached period home, Woodrow House. It's 18th century, so it was built in the 1700s. We're not sure what date. It's a listed building. It's got some great rooms, from garden rooms to inner hallways to formal drawing rooms to dining rooms to inner passageways. Definitely plenty of boot rooms, loos, and a lovely big kitchen. The bedrooms upstairs, mainly doubles, I would say. They've got the ensuites and facilities to go with it. Wrap that around half an acre with views to the front and the countryside to the back, etc., etc. on a semi-rural position. This is going to tick a lot of boxes. I really hope you've enjoyed this tour of Woodrow House as much as I have today. You know it's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agent, so any questions, give me a call. 01225 707 342. Remember, and I'll say it again, it's offered with no onward chain. That's quite rare because these people normally have chains. This one can be chain free as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this fine property, Woodrow House. I look forward to hearing from you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, guys.